I've been following the work of Sean Ross, she has two YouTube channels. One is Giureh, Giureh, all capitals, I think, and the other is Chatsafrats. Longer than I've known his name, because I just found Chatsafrats channel first, and for like 8, 9, 10 years, that's all for the Pharaoh show. That's I thought that's all there was, and then I discovered Giureh, which is his other channel, which is he put a lot more content on than Chatsafrats. So anyway, I just noticed something here when I was going over the Captain Guns, and a connection I made here. So let me make a short video on it. Hopefully a short video.
Now, most infatuate on when Tartaria was removed from maps and what must have happened to them, which I've now explained. But no one seems to ask, when did Tartaria start appearing on maps? And the answer to that is 1292.
1292, when Tartaria started to appear on maps.
It was around this date that the country of Tartaria was formed. And that same country was destroyed around 1644. The Grand Tartaria that built everything everywhere, every building in every country.
Okay, so the connection is the year 1292. This is what takes me back to Sean Ross. So hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, so this is the Templars castle. In August, the Freemasons, they come here, all dressed up, in the pharaonic stuff and, the skirt they're having. And, of course, out of the Templars came the Freemasons. And here we can see it, because where did the Templars' treasure, where did it go to? Of course it went to Switzerland, and with it they founded the Swiss banks and the banksters, you see? And I can prove it. Here it is again, the Templars sign. And this thing here is called the joining, it's Freemasonry, like it keeps together. Now this thing, the whole thing is called the Grail. That means our blood is here, we are here, our descendants are here, see? So, actually, the last crusade was in 1291, and the last
1291?
stronghold of the Templars was Aachen. It lies in the north of Israel now, and Aachen fell on May 18th, 1291. Only 2.5 months later, the time to get back at this time, in those days, on horseback, they founded Switzerland on the 1st of August, 1291. And this is why the Swiss cross is a simplified Templar's cross, actually. Obelisk sort of has a...
So, coincidence? Hold on. Okay, we'll go this one more time.
The way Tartaria was rediscovered during our timeline was through old world maps. Now, most infatuate on when Tartaria was removed from maps and what must have happened to them, which I've now explained. But no one seems to ask, when did Tartaria start appearing on maps? And the answer to that is 1292. It was around this date that the country of Tartaria was formed. And
Switzerland.
That same country was destroyed around 1644. The Grand Tartaria that built everything everywhere, every building in every country, were around for 352 years, start to finish, and lived in teepees the entire time. They still do. The name Tartaria did not exist before the late 1200s. Before anyone starts rambling, it was the peoples that lived there before that built everything everywhere. My point exactly. They were not called the Tartarians, so why are most calling everything old world Tartarian?
True. But the connection there is Switzerland. That can't be a coincidence that the maps that show the ice walls and the maps that show Tartaria on them began to appear right after Switzerland became a country, and they have all the money and power. It seems a bit convenient. I mean, we know that it's a cult that's running the world. It's quite anti-human, very evil, completely malevolent and uncaring cult. Like, well, they're not uncaring; they get off on torturing things. So I guess that shows some emotion, right? That's who we're dealing with in the world.
Oh, look, they put their symbols everywhere. This is where they're living. It's a hotel. Look, here's the sun hieroglyph. Yeah, in the roof here. There's probably more to see, but it's getting dark here. Everywhere they put their secret symbols. Probably something in the door as well. Ah, there's the A for Ra. Ra is the sun god of the pharaohs. Oh, look at this logo, square and compass in the pharaonic colors. Blue, red and white.
Pharaonic colors, red, white, and blue, of course. That was so strange that if we won our independence from England, then why did the people, come here and then name their cities the same as the English and, call everything the same? And that never made any sense. Even that part of the history is most likely BS, because the whole idea of the pilgrims and all that, I mean, being out the window, that's some type of BS. Come on. Okay, let's see if I can tie this up now.
Precious town here. Oh, bloody pharaohs with your lions. We never had any lions in Europe. Bloody pharaohs you are.
In Switzerland.
So this is the mayor's office. Look at all the gold here. Oh, the pharaonic temple, with the obelisks all over, the symbol of the pharaonic domination, with the world domination on it. Full of obelisks. So it's still in Ghent. I don't know how to say that. There's some obelisk on top of here. Well, it's always the same thing. Why should I mention it?
See, his thing is that these are the evil ruling the world is none other than the pharaohs of ancient Egypt that we have stories of how merciless they were, and all powerful and murderous. You didn't look at them when they came through in town, or they might just have you killed for looking at them. Just downright mean. And they never stopped. They never lost power. They just changed countries. They moved, and then they changed their name. But they took all of their wealth and all of their knowledge and all of their power with them, and just set up a new shop. And then they've been handing the whole world its history ever since. Now, I don't think that group built all these old world buildings. When they founded Switzerland, they founded it. They went there because that's where the best buildings were, I guess. From Egypt, they spread out. They found the best place to go, and they decided it was there. And they've been, ruling the world from there ever since, instead of from Egypt, whenever these resets happened. But they clearly did happen. So anyway, yeah, that's the connection. Was 1292. Tartaria began to appear on the maps, and the maps are intentionally deceptive, and that's the same year, or 1291, same year that Switzerland was founded by the Templars and who became also the Masons, and they are along with the tribes of Israel, they're the Zionists, I guess. They are all kind of a group, and they play this theater of separateness, like the Jews were slaves to the Egyptians for 400 years.
And that's real funny.
Think about it. Who takes a population into slavery and then tasks them with the job of collecting taxes and running their banking system? You don't give that job to the slaves. I'm sorry.
Building there. Where is it there?
Let me change.
Real funny building. They used to keep secret documents, I heard. Very dark building.
And that's who's
So
running
this
the
is the
world
oldest
still.
bar in Ghent with a
So
Swiss
it's starting
cross
to
on
get.
it here.
You wonder.
And some moors here. There's a moor, 4 moors. There's another moor. And it's from 1228. It's a pyramid with St. George on top of it. Killing his dragon over and over again. Again, the mayor's office.
Mayor's up. Look at that. No.
So
There's the
you can
government
just
building.
cross the road and get some beer.
So yeah, Switzerland, Tartaria. I think the Swiss are, they have the tech and the knowledge and the power and the merciless armies to do whatever they want in the world. They just went out and like, oh, we're gonna run the whole world and we're gonna make you fight with you, and you people are gonna think that that's your enemy, and they're gonna think that that's your enemy, and we're gonna control your populations that way, and you're all gonna work for us, and out of your work, we're going to turn your life force energy into a storable commodity called money, and then they're going to have it all. So people just work themselves to death so that their time can be turned into money for evil. Oh, what a world! What a world! All right, that's all I got. Thanks.